For a quick explanation of how to install, first you'll take a Phillips screwdriver and remove the screw for your tail light at the top as well as at the bottom. After removing the tail light, go ahead and remove the bulbs from it and take the tail light housing and set it aside. We're going to then take a drill and you're going to drill approximately 5/8 hole in the inside of the bed. It's going to be approximately 3/4 of an inch down from your bolt and about 1/2 an inch in from the inside of your bed. I measured it by extending the strut all the way, placing the bracket on the tailgate, and looking at where the end of the strut came up. So drilling that hole, I went ahead and placed the supplied washer on the inside as well as on the taillight side, and then put a dab of Loctite on it and tightened up the bolt onto the stud. I followed that up by taking a socket, removing the bolt that's on the tailgate, and then placing the Badland Industries bracket on the tailgate, reinstalling the bolt. At that time, I was able to take the strut fully extended and place it on the bracket as well as the stud that we installed, followed by a E-clip here as well as at the bottom. At that point, I reinstalled the tail light and the installation was completed. This will be an instructional video of how to install the Badland Industries 355 Easy Down tailgate bracket for 2004 to 12 Colorado and Canyon. With this, you will receive the strut, the bracket that mounts to the tailgate, the pin that will be installed in a hole you'll drill, as well as the hardware for mounting the strut. You're going to need a 16mm wrench, a 13mm socket and ratchet, a Phillips head screwdriver, a drill bit, and a center punch if available. Your tail light will need to be removed. You're going to remove Phillips screw from here as well as the lower one down here, and then you will be drilling a hole approximately 1/2 an inch down and approximately 1/2 an inch from the interior of the bed. The Badland's bracket will be installed on the tailgate. You'll remove this bolt, place this over the tailgate, and re-enter the bolt here. Okay, I've already removed the tail light. Simple 2 screws, one on the top, one on the bottom. Tail light slides right out, and I went ahead and removed the tail light completely from the truck. Next, we're going to drill out a hole right in this area right here. I used a step bit, but you can use a bit approximately 5/8 inch drill bit to do this. If available, find a punch, like a center punch, and mark your area, and then drill. I'm going to go ahead and drill on the back side just to remove the burrs. Okay, that fits in there. So take your supplied hardware, add a washer to it, place it through the hole, add your other washer on the back side of it, and then the nut. To try and prevent any future problems, I'm going to put just a small bit of Loctite on the threads of this hardware. Using the 13mm on the back and the 16mm on the inside, tighten that up. Ensuring that it's snug. The next part is to go ahead and remove this bolt from the tailgate. Now with that bolt removed, we can place the new bracket on the tailgate. Now remember, you can apply this also on the passenger side, or you can do it on the driver's side. It does not matter which side you do it on. Okay, so now that that's in, we're going to go ahead and give her a good old 2-finger torque. There we go. And she is now installed. So the next thing to do is go ahead and place the strut on this lower portion, and then as well as the upper portion. When the strut comes to you, it's going to be fully collapsed, so you're going to stretch it out and apply it to the bracket. Alright, so that is now attached to the truck on both brackets. You're going to take one of these E-clips that it comes with. You're going to place it in that groove located right on that bolt or stud, and then you're going to do the same thing down here on the bracket, right in the groove. These are fairly easy to get in. Make sure that that's all the way in, and that's all it takes. Easy. Okay, before I put my tail light back together, I'm going to go ahead and cross my fingers and hope that I installed this correctly. It does shut. It shuts without a problem. The cable doesn't stick out. And now let's drop the tailgate. Ooh. Let's try that again. A little scary the first time. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, so that's how you install the Badland Industries Easy tailgate for first generation Colorado Canyon. And it looks nice. Okay, got the tail light back in. Piece of cake. As you can see, the tailgate shuts. I have no cable sticking out. There's no gaps. Nothing funny looking. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop the tailgate if I can reach it. Hands off. Boom. done. Look at that.